Welcome, guys. Johnny, not today, craps. Alright, I got something. I was going to do a video, and literally, I just changed my mind on what I'm going to do. I was going to do like a $500 challenge. We're going to switch it up. I was like watching, as you know, well, before I start that, remember, don't gamble with funds you don't have. Do not gamble emotionally. Do not give back profit when a profit. And do not chase losses. Now, as you all know, if those have been here for a while, if you don't know, we are doing a live streaming sessions, 8 p.m. Eastern, almost every night. We're playing on various casinos, but they all use Evolution for their craps table. All the casinos use this one company. Instead of using their own tables, they use this company, right? And it's just on a remote location. So if you're playing on Borgata, Playstar, Bet Rivers, DraftKings, FanDuel, in whatever state you're in, if they offer Evolution gaming and your state has craps, it's most likely Evolution, right? But all the casinos feed the same table. It's the same thing. Same dealer, same everything. They don't have their own tables. So it's one that's bizarre to me why they don't have their own. They're just making money off the top of, I don't know how it works. But it's just weird to me why a casino, when they have their real tables in the casino, need to go to an outside vendor for online play, and it's only through one vendor. Very odd, very interesting. But as people say, some weird things happen with the dice, right? And I'm going to put it to fucking rest right now in this video. Now, when we throw the dice, right, we have a rotation to it, right? It spins, it rotates, and whatnot. When the launcher launches it, I don't know, so I don't have 4K cameras. But when the launcher launches it, it just holds it, right? And then this throws it up. So there's really no rotation until it hits the ground. And some weird sequences happen almost all the time when we're live streaming, when I watch it during the day, gamble during the day, $1 here, $1 there, whatever have you. Weird rollouts, weird things happen. I saw 5 9s being rolled. 5 9s. And four hard weight 10s rolled once in a row. Those are statistically crazy. Can they happen? Of course. But it happens a lot. They could throw 4 9s in a row, consistently. I understand, too, that they're throwing every 20 seconds. So every minute, it's either 2.5 rolls, 3 rolls, whatever. So even if it's every minute, 2 rolls. Every hour is 120 tosses. So they have a large pool of of rolls, right? Per day, per hour, per day, per week, per year, correct? Every time I jump on this, the same craziness happens. That just goes against all logic, guys. That is what people do not understand. It's not how this game is played. There's variance. You can't have the same thing happen night after night after night after. It just doesn't work like that. The constant come out 7s, the constant 7-11s, the constant 7-3-7. It can't work like that night after night. For the hour you're on, the same thing happens. It can't happen like that over and over and over and over. It needs to take a breather eventually. So this stream, I'm going to launch the dice exactly how they launch it. With my left hand, I'm just going to go and throw it into the corner, throw it in. I'm going to try and land right here and have it hit the back wall, right? I'm going to try, right? And I'm going to try and bet. I'm just going to do don't pass. I'm going to do what I play, right? I'll just do don't pass bets. Right? We do don't pass with a don't come. And let's see if we can make money. right? I have no idea how this is going to go. I just literally came up with it because I was watching and I saw this like, it was just crazy, man. I saw, it was like what I always see 7, 7, 11, 3, 7, 3, 7, 11, 11. I see that on a daily basis. It's just, guys, that's fucking impossible. Or, 10, 10, 4, 10, 4, 11, 3, 10, 4. It just, come on, guys. Stop the nonsense. I see this on the constant daily basis. So again, I'm going to load it up with the yo, right? How they do it on a 7 out. They load it up with a yo. And I'm just going to toss them. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5 is the point. All right? I'm going to do it. I'm going to load it up like in my hand, like they do it, right? I'm going to load it up and go like this right here, right? I'm going to take it to 2, 3, right? I'm going to cock my hand back. Now I'm going to toss it. Aces. We'll load the aces up in the rig. My hand. And we'll go. 5, 4, 9. Let's see if they throw constant back-to-back. I should just bet what I know, right? Just bet what the trend is. They throw constant back-to-back. Let's see if I can throw back-to-back 9. 6. Ooh, it was a 4, 2, 6. I'm going to load this up in the launcher. Let's go. My hand's the launcher, by the way. Oop, got crazy. 6, 2, 8. We hit like basically one of every number so far. 6, 2, 8. All right. We're on the don't pass. I'll launch it. 7 out. 7 out. Quarter. I'm going to YOLO it, right? Let's YOLO it. So when they do it, they go a 5, 6 yo most times. We'll go the yo, right? Just so you don't know I'm capping here. 5, 6 yo, launching. 6, 3, 9. Let's see. We could beat it now. Let's see if I can throw it back-to-back now. I'm not saying I can't do it, but let me see if it happens. It happens on the daily. Let's go. Launching. 5, 3, 8. No rotation. No rotation on my throws. I'm literally just throwing them up in the air. They're hitting the ground, right? And they're hitting the back table. 3, 2, 5. Right, I'm throwing it here. Look, I'll just do a little represent. Throwing it up, hitting the table, let it go. 7 out. $50 winner. I'm going to keep rolling. Let's see. We're going to go back down the base. I'm going to try this. I'm going to sit here for a half hour and just do this. So they loaded up 6, 5. I'm going to see if I can replicate what they do. I'm just trying I'm trying and seeing if I can replicate. Again, I'm just putting it in my hand, launching it back, and tossing it up straight up. Boom. 5, 3, 8. Haven't thrown a come out 7 yet. I'll load it up 6, 6 next time and see what happens. So we got the 5, 3, 8 loading up into my hand. And we're tossing them. 7 out. Okay. Let's see what this session goes. Let's see if I can do anything that this table does on my table. I'm going to load it up 6, 6. Look. 6, 6. How they do it sometimes sideways. I'm going to throw it. There we go. Oh, hit the back wall. There's the 7. So the 6, 6, 7 loses, right? We'll load it up again, 6, 6, and see what happens. Again, the 7's eventually going to come, but that's the first come out 7. And I kind of knew, I kind of hinted that this set kind of throws 7s, right? So we'll toss it. 7. Yeah, like I said, this set kind of throws 7s. So whenever you see them put a 6, 6 in the launcher like that, it throws a lot of 7s. Especially when they do it like this and not like this. For some reason, because again, it just works like this. I don't know why, but it just throws a lot of 7s. All right, we're tossing 7. Like it just throws a lot of. Whenever they launch the launcher up with that dice set, it throws a lot of 7s. All right, I'm gonna go back to the 6, 5. Right, 6, 5. Let's go. 10. Right, 10. I'm just rolling this out. I'm not trying to make money. I'm just trying to replicate what I see on the site, right? So we got the 6, 4, 10 coming up. 7 out. I'm just going to just flat bet. We won't YOLO this one. So we'll go, we'll stick with the 6, 5 dice. We'll do the 6, 6 again and see what happens. Let's see if I can just keep throwing 7s. 10. All right, so we're back on the 10. All right. my stick fell. So 6, 4. Let's take this, load it up into the launcher in my hand, throw 6. Got the 5, 1. I'm trying my best here, guys, to be like the launcher. 7 out. I'm trying my best. Trying my best. We're like down money, I think, a little bit. All right, so we're gonna load it up. Load it up. I don't know what's a pop. We'll just keep it 6, 5. We'll do what they do all the time, right? 5, 6 to the 6, 6, right? They want the yo. They always want the yo on the come out. 6, 4, 10. Wow, just a shit ton of 10s. They do throw a lot of 10s on this. So 10 is the point. Let's see if we can. They do a lot of back-to-back 10s. I haven't thrown a back-to-back 10 yet. Let's see if I can get one. Hard 6. I don't know, guys. I love the hard 6, guys. I'm going to start betting hard 6 heavy. All right, launch it. 2, 3, 5. Again, no rotation. Just throwing them straight up in the air, hitting the table. 6, 3, 9. Let me see if I can replicate a back-to-back 9. I'm just throwing them straight up. No rotation. Flat, hopefully flat as can be. Oop. So we're on a 6, 3. I'm going to try and get it as flat as can be off my hand. And hard 6 again, man. I love the hard 6. Shit. Hard 6. All right, flat as can be. Toss them. No rotation. Back 6s. 6s are on the tear. Let's go. Pick them up in my palm. Up. Landed perfectly. 5, 3, 8. No rotation. Oh, hit my camera. 7 out. I'm not going to, well, we'll consider it a good. Hit the camera. Actually, we're going to redo that. It was a 5, 1, I think it was a 5, 1, 6 that rolled, right? 5, 1, 6. Hit my camera, guys. I'm moonshotting these. Hit my camera again. Wow, 2-time camera shot, 7 out. That's just meant to be a 7 out, guys. We're getting 100. Just meant to be a 7 out. All right. It's like off the table. I'm going to try and be better and not hit my camera. All right, let's do the 6. Let's do the 6, 6 dice set. Like maybe we're onto something. Maybe when they do this, they throw a lot of 10s. It's been a 10 for a lot of points so far. There's another 10. This might be the key, man. When you see the dice set 6, 6 like this, I've thrown almost all 10s and 7s. Like that. When you see that, shit, I'm betting 10 when I see that in the launcher. All right, so we got the hard 10. See if I can throw. We've had the 10 as the point almost every time. Fucking crazy. 6. It's that dice set. Interesting. It's interesting right now what's going on. Let's go. Tossing them. No rotation. Didn't hit the back wall. That would be a no roll on their thing. So we're just going to load the dice up. Whatever. The yo, right? The 5, 6 yo. Tossing them. 6 again. A lot of 6s and 10s. So let's take the 4, 2, 6. Launching them. They kissed. 4, 1, 5. All right. Launching it. Take it. Launching. 2, 3, 5. All right. Back-to-back 5s. Not bad. Right? That's okay. Tossing them. 4, 5, 9. Let me see if I can throw a back-to-back 9. I threw back-to-back 5. Same probability for the 9. Right? Hard 8. Can't get that back-to-back 9 like they can. Hard 8. Nice little roll we got going on here. No rotation at all. Back-to-back hard 8. All right. Back-to-back hard 8. That was a nice throw by me. There was literally no rotation. So I think what I need to do is sit back here and have a better... There we go. That's much better. Perfect. 5, 3, 8. 3 8s in a row. All right. That was a great toss, too. 4 8s in a row. What a great... I might throw this way at the casino, guys. Holy shit. I'm balling right now. Ace 3. Or 3. Ace deuce. Take that. Load it up in the launcher. 4. They like to throw a lot of back-to-back 4s. Let me see if I can do it. Nope. 5, 3, 8. What a roll I got going on here. What a roll. Here we go. No rotation. 5, 3, 8. 8 is killing it right now. 8 is slaughtering the table. No rotation hit. 5, 3, 8. Wow. Wow. All right, here we go. Going up, no rotation hit. Yo, 11. Like, much different. I'm just literally taking it and going like this, straight up in the air. Right? As high as I can go without messing the thing up. Another 6, 2, 8. Unbelievable. So we're going to take it. Toss it. Oh, they kissed. 3, 2, 5. The 2 never hit the back wall, but let's go. 6, 2, 8. I'm throwing a lot of 8s. They don't throw a shit ton of 8s like I'm throwing. Come on. 12. I think I'm going for the all tall small right now. Holy smokes. So we'll load the 12 up in the launcher. Launcher. Aces. Oh, I definitely hit the all tall small. This is crazy. I definitely hit every number at least once. We're going aces in the launcher. Hard 4. What a roll I have going on. This is a sick roll. Let's see if I can emulate back-to-back 4s. Nope. 6, 2, 8 again. 8 has come out, I want to say like 50% of the time. All right, I got the 6, 2, 8. Throwing them. It's a 5, 2, 7 out, guys. 5, 2, 7. Couldn't get that 10 like they do, huh? Couldn't get that 10. I'm up $25. All right, let's go. Got to come out. A long roll, we're probably going to throw a fucking ton of 7 come outs. They love to throw the 7 on the come out. Let's see if I can do it. We got the 6, 5 yo loaded up. 7. All right. We lose a quarter. But that, again, after that long roll, that should happen. Got the 6, 5. Reason why the 7 comes out, guys. Look. So you got the 6, 5 yo on the top. 4, 3. 4, 3. Right? And if you twist it. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you got the 4, 3. 4, 3. So if they load it up like this, with the 4, 3, 4, 3, chances are you could probably throw multiple come out. We're going to try it. I already did it twice. Right, we got the yo 11, right? They do the 7, 7, 11, right? So we'll keep it up. We'll try, right? So we got the 4, 3, 4, 3, right? So you know I'm not messing around. And let's see if we can emulate what they do. It's 6, 5 yo. All right, 4, 3, 4, 3. I'll load it up again. Let's do it. Let's see if we can get a 7. So maybe take this and let's see. 6, 5 yo again. 3 yos. Guys, I think I found my new way to toss at the casino. Holy shit, man. This is crazy. 6, 5. I'm doing 5, 6 with the 3, 4 on this side. I'm literally going to be at the casino just tossing the dice like this. It'd be so fucking funny. 7. Yo, look at this. I found the secret sauce, man. We can just rake it in on the pass line. Holy shit. Look. 4, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3. Look at this. This is why you have a shit ton of... It doesn't work if you do it... Let's see if it works if we go like this. When you do it like this with the 4, 3, 4, 3, this is why you have a shit ton of come out 7s. Let me see if I do it like this, what the outcome will be. Oh, that's a terrible toss. We have a 6, 2, 8. I'm going to do it again. That was a terrible toss. Terrible, terrible. So look, we have, when you do it like this, you have the 6, 3 on the sides, the 5, 6 on top. So if you do it like this, you got the 4 3s, right? But if you switch it like this, you got the 5, 3, 6, the 4, 2, 4, 10, and the bottom's a 1, 2, right? So that's why they can do, let's see if I can get a when I throw the yo like this, let me see if I can get a ace deuce. Nope, 6, 3, 9. I'm going to try and throw, let me see if I can emulate the 7 again on the other way. So I'm going to do it with a 4, 3, Let me see if I can get a 7. I'm interested now. 6. All right, whatever. We'll say 6 is the new point, right? 6 new point. I would have gotten killed on the don't pass. After 2 losses, though, I reset and just I wait. All right, we got the 4-2 coming out. Let's see. 5-4-9. So we get the 5-4-9. They kissed. 1-3-4. I have not thrown many back-to-back numbers, especially 4s and 10s, and 9s, which they do on the daily. All right, let's see if I can get it. We got the 1-3-4. See if I can do a back-to-back 4. It'll be my first today. Nope, 7 out. 7 out. Winner. All right, coming out. Let me see if I can. Yo, I'm like onto something here. Let me see if I can do this. 6-5 with the 4-3 on the sides. Let me see this. I'm interested. 7. Yo, man, I'm onto something. I am onto something here, man. All right. Interesting. Very, very interesting. That's my phone going off. I'm going to keep doing it, man. I'm going to keep doing it, see if I keep losing. So we got the 6-5 with the 4-3. All right, let's find out. If I throw another 7, case closed. 7. Yo, I'm onto something, guys. Yo, I am on. Every time I've done this dice set, we have thrown a 7, man. Guys, pay attention to this when you're playing. When it's the 6-5 with the 4-3 on the sides, man. I know, they don't show you the fuck. When you're there in the launcher, they give a quick peek. Literally a second or 2 before they launch it. They don't want you to see the dice sets. So here, 5, 6, because we'll start tracking them. There we go. Finally, something different. 9. You can't hit a 7 every time. 5-4-9. Let me see if I can throw a back-to-back 9 like they do. I've yet to throw a back-to-back 10, 9, and 4. Did a 5. And 8 and 6, but that's normal. Let's go. 10. Try to get a little bit more air. There we go. Perfect. 7. All right. All right, we'll load it up in the 5. I'm interested if I keep rolling. 7s with this 5-6 dice set with the 3-4. I'm interested. 6-4-10. Didn't hit the back wall, but we'll keep it. Let me see if I can throw a 6-4-10. Again, listen, I'm just launching it like how they do it. No rotation whatsoever. Trying my best. Again, the launcher's, that's a 4-2-6. The launcher is still, when it throws, the dice still move a little bit in the air. It's not flat. They still have some rotation, but it's not like a full rotation. Oh, we emulated one of those times where they hit the pad back here. The dice go 5-1-6. Again, every roll's independent, but as you see here, certain dice combinations roll those many 7s, right? So look out for that. And I have yet to emulate the crazy shit that we've seen yet. I've thrown a decent amount. Got the 5-1-6. Got the ace deuce. I still have the ace deuce in here. Again, when you pick them up too, when you have this difference, it all matters with the sides. That's why they don't show you the thing. And they only give you 15 seconds to make the decision. Got the 6-3-9. Let me see if I can throw a back-to-back 9. I've yet to throw a back-to-back 9. And we'll see if I can do it now. Here we go. Nope. 6-2-8. I've yet to throw a back-to-back 9 like they do. All right. 6-2-8. Launching. My dog just farted and it was crazy. Aces. Very interesting with that 6-5 dice set. I was able to throw a lot of 7s and yos. Oh, launched it way too hard. 4-1-5. 4-1-5. And look, I got the 4-1 with the 5-2 on the sides, right? With the 5-2 on the sides, 10 on the outside, right? And what's under is a 9. 6-3. So let's see what a 4-1 brings us with the 5-2 on the sides. Interesting. 6. 6 that time. 7 out. Listen, you have to understand, when you don't dice set, it's basically the thing is a random shooter. Random shooting produces a shit ton of 7s. A crap ton. Granted, they're actually setting the dice, right, in the launcher. So it's not actually a random shooter, per se. But they randomly change the dice sets almost every roll. So you're considered a random roller at that point. It's not like if you or me were to go to the casino and we pick our 4-4 with the yo and the 3. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like we're throwing this same exact dice set every time. Granted, none of us are professionals where we're hitting the same exact spot, same rotation, same bounce every time. But you have a better chance of, I'm not going to say better, slightly better chance of kind of sticking away from the 7 as if you were just randomly just picking the dice up and tossing them. You know, some people think that's better. You're just randomly picking it up and tossing. That's exactly how this thing is. So we're going to stick with the 6-5. We haven't gotten clipped on a come out 7 in a while. So we're going to do the 6-5 with the 4-3 and see if we can get a 7. 7-11. 5. I wonder if we can even emulate that again. All right. See if we could throw a back-to-back 5 here. So again, we got the 4-1 with the 4-2 and 5-3, 5-1, and the 6-3 on the bottom. Remember last time I had the 5-2 on the sides. All right, let's see. 2-1-3. All right. Usually after 3, 7 comes, but that's with any horn number. Yo 11. So we got the 3 with the yo. Remember, the yo is on the opposite side of the 3. All right, so we got the 6-5. We're going to try and 7 out, right? We'll try to throw the dice combination where we 7 out, right? Because again, these dealers play this all the time. They can a different way to 7 out. You know, you do this all day, every day. They're the ones looking at, they know. That's why they mess around with this sometimes. When the dealer comes and picks these up and pushes them, he don't give a fuck. When you see the dealer sitting there messing with this, they know. They know certain times like I said, with the 3-4 on each side. We threw the crap ton of 7. Let me see if I can get a 7 outcome with this. Nope, 5-3. It's not going to work every time, but it's interesting to say the least. I threw all those 7-11s. That was crazy. All right, 5-3 dice, 7 out. I have hit so few points throwing like this, it's insane. We're up $75. Like I said, I can win on my table here. I'm throwing the exact same way. I'll throw them even harder now. If you want, I'll throw them harder and higher. All right, let's do the same. I'm keeping on every come out, guys, the 5-6 with the 7 on the sides. All right, let's go. I'm throwing them harder now. 7, bang, emulated it. 7, loser. I'm going to keep up with it because these guys keep the same fucking dice sets in there all the time. So they know this produces an 11-7. Let's go. I'm going to throw it harder. 7. Loser. If this, again, I know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. So when people in the chat, when I'm talking, tell me I don't know and I'm a clown and this and that, I can kind of guess what's going to happen next. I'm not a fucking amateur, man. Let's go. 10. The 6-5 produces a lot of 10s, 7s, and 11s. That's why a lot of time the point is a fucking 10. But they throw a lot of back-to-back 10s. I have yet to throw a back-to-back 10. Let's see if this is the time. 9. I haven't yet thrown that fucking 10. I haven't thrown that back-to-back buckshot yet that they do all the time. All right, so I got luck. So we got the 10 with the yo and the ace deuce and the 2-3 on the bottom, the 5. With a 9 on the side, 6-3. All right, so we got this. Let's toss them up. 6, 4, 10. Got it. Look at that. First hit, loser. I'm fine with that. That's going to happen. gonna happen. All right, let's do the 5-6 dice set, which they love so much. Again, remember, when you see the dice set like this and not this, it'll produce. Let's see if we do it. If I can get a 7 doing it like this. I probably can, but let's just try it. Hard 6. It matters, guys. It fucking matters. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to put the 6-5 in there the other way and see if I can get a 7. See if I can 7 myself out. Yeah, you think I didn't throw? I'm throwing like this at the casino from now on. This is amazing. Aces. I'm going to try it one more time. 6-5. Let me see. 6-5 with a 3-4. I'm going to try. I'm fucking crazy. Hard 10. Told you. 10s, 11s. Come out crazy. Look at that hard 10. They'd love to throw the hard 10 too. I'm going to try one more time with the yo. With the 7. I'm trying to 7 myself out. Let's see. 7. Bang. Enough said, man. Enough. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So, let's continue. It's like, again, I've been doing this. I throw a lot, guys. I've been throwing the dice a lot. Now, the videos, you don't see me practicing and hanging out. This dice set, 6-5 on top like this, with the 3-4, with the 4-3, will produce a shit ton of 10s, 7s, and 11s. Now, I'd be like, John, why is that? I don't fucking know. It just does. It just works out like that, right? So when you see it like this, and with the 3-4 on the side, you should bet the 10, 7, and 11 like nothing other. Let's see if I can get a 4. All right, we got a 4 that time. Again, it's not going to happen all the time, but more often than not, you're going to get a shit ton of 7, 11s, and 10s. And 4s. They throw a lot of 4s. That's the first 4 off that we got, and I think. I'm just going to continue to throw it. Let's see what happens. I should be playing the double 4. I'll do it after this. Let's do another toss to the 6-5. There's the yo. There's the yo I was talking about. There's the yo. Right, there's the yo. Isn't it funny how I can replicate what they're throwing, but I can't. I can replicate this, but I can't replicate their back-to-back 10s, their back-to-back 4s. All right, go. 2, 3, 5. Again, it's not going to happen all the time. All right, let's go back. So we had the 2-2, hard way 4. I'm going to do it like this, too. Got the 10. So they like to throw a lot of 10s and 4s. So 4s back-to-back and then a 10 right after. So we're going to do the 4 with the 4 on the side, hard 10 on the bottom, and then a 4. It matters, guys. And then a 4 on the outsides. So we're loading this thing up with 4s and 10s. It all matters, guys. It really does on how they put the dice in, right? So if you see the hard way like this with a 1-3 on the side, right? It doesn't matter which way you throw this. You got the hard 4 on top, the hard 10 on the bottom, right? 4 on the side, 6, 10. Left side, 4. Right side, 6, 4, 10. So when you see them loaded up like this, this is how they can continually throw 4s and 10s back to back. So let's see if I can get a 4 or 10. 3. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I'm going to load it up again and see if I can do it. Again, when you see them there, they know. See, the thing is, most of these people, they know, man. So like they're messing around, they're looking, they're taking the dice like this and like moving it because they're looking, they're looking. They're looking, they're moving it, and they're gonna pick it up. So like here, it landed like that, 1-4, right? You guys can't see it, so 1-4, right? You see the 1-4? So like I'll just kind of move it around, bang. I got the 1-3 on the side now, right? Oh, oops. Whatever. Same thing. Same difference. I moved it. So I got the 1-3. They changed the camera angle so you can't see. So here, I got it. Let me try to get a 4-10. There it is. There it fucking is. There it is. Right? Do the same thing. Let's try to get for a 10 this time. So I'm going to do it, right? 1, 3 on the side, 6, 6, 4 on that side, right? So let me see if I can emulate it. 8. Not going to happen all the time. I still haven't gotten a 10 after a 4. So we already got this. We'll say the 6 is the point, right? So let's go back. Actually, we didn't even do points to 6. So we were doing different dice sets. Let's just restart, right? So I lost my don't pass bet. Let's do the 5, 6, and let's see if we can get a come out 7, 11 here. Let's go. There's a 9. Nope. I haven't thrown back-to-back 9s yet. Let me see if I can throw a back-to-back. I'm going to show you how you can throw a back-to-back 9. Look. I'm going to try it this time. So you got the 9 on top, the 9 on the side, the 2, 3 on the side, and that's why they throw 5 and 9s a lot, right? With the aces on the... So like when they throw a 9, a 5 comes out a lot of times. It all dice sets, guys. So like here, this is the 9, this side's the 9. So like this side's all 9s. This side's all 5s, right? And then you have aces on the top or the sides, and then you have a hard, or you got a 12 on the inside dice. So let me see if I can throw a 5, 9, aces, 12. We'll see. Oh, there's the 3. All right, I'm going to try it one more time with the 4, 5. All right, we got the 4, 5 with the aces. Just so you know, I'm keeping honest, right? 4, 5, 4, 5, 2, 3, 2, 3. Let me see if I can get a 5, 9, aces, or 12. Got the hard 6. All right, that's fine. Again, it's not going to happen all the time, guys. Dice are going to do what they're going to do. So like here, I pick up the hard 6 with the 7, 7, and the hard 8 on the bottom. Let's see what happens. It all matters sometimes. It's not going to play out perfectly every time, but you throw it long enough, eventually you know what dice sets matter. So like this is a great dice set. I like this one. So 4, 2 with the 2, 6, the 1, 6, and the 8. So you got 6s and 8s with the 9 on the outside and the 5 on the inside. Basically all the combinations you want, right? I love this combination. Let's see if we can get a hit. Nope, 7 out. Terrible. So that's a winner for me, right? Let me try to emulate the come out. 6, 5. Again, they're rolling so many times that I can't even emulate that many rolls in this short of time. So 6, 5 dice set, launching them. Hard 4. 4s, 10s, and 7, 11s, guys. So just watch out when they do the 6, 5. Bet the 4, 10, 7, 11. It's just worth it. So I'm going to take the hard 4 and then do the 6, 4, the 4, the hard 10 on the bottom. So when you have the hard 4 on top, hard 10 on the bottom, it's 4s and 10s every dice on the outside. All right, it's a 4-10 dice set. It's what they call a 4-10 dice set. Let me see if I can get a back-to-back 4. Nope, 8. Again, I'm not saying this is going to work every time, but dice setting does matter. Again, one of my favorites, the 2, 6 with the 3s, the 8s. So again, the 6, 2 with the hard 8, the hard 6, and the 6 on the bottom with the 8 on the outside, the 6, 2. So this is a very common, a very common dice set. A terrible throw, by the way. So I'm just going to start picking them up and throwing them as they are, right? 2, 3. 2, 3 back to back. They throw 5s and 9s 3 times in a row. Let me see if I can get it in a row. 7 out. 7 out, winner. As you can see, I am not losing. Again, I'm not really paying attention, but I'm not losing my ass, right? I'm not. Granted, I should be down like this because of all those come out 7s, but I wouldn't have bet those come out 7s like that. When we had that crazy string of 7s and 4s, I would have just waited. Like, I would have left and came back later. So again, I'm going to do the 6, 5 dice set on the come out. Nina. All right. It's amazing how I can't get a lot of 6 and 8s. 6 and 8s with that dice set. Very, very interesting. All right, so we're just picking the dice up as they are and tossing them. Ace, deuce. we go. 1, 4, 5. Again, I'm trying to give little rotation. I'm just throwing them straight up in the air, letting them hit the ground, and then they hit the back. I'm trying my best. 6, 4, 10. Oop. 6, 4, 10. I'm taking it. I'm launching it right up in the air. Bang, that's perfect. That's how they kiss. 7 out. They do that so many times where they fall, kiss, hit the wall, 7 out. I just emulated something that's very common on the table. All right, let's try this 5, 6 dice set. It's amazing how I can play this here and not lose my ass. All right, come out 7. I should be betting the pass line anyway, or laying a number to protect my don't. The thing is, what number do you lay? Most of the time when they throw the... Listen, guys. I'm very confident with the 6-5 dice set. Right? 6-5 with the 3-4 in the front, the 3-4 on this side. That 6 and 8s will not roll. Now, if you twist it like this, you got the 6, you got the 8. You can roll 8s. When it's like this, I don't think I've rolled a single 6 or 8 with this dice set. Let's see. See if I can get a 6 or 8. 4. Pretty amazing, right? Pretty amazing. It matters, guys. 1, 4. I am a firm believer in this. Only because there's no rotation to it, right? On the table, I really don't care what dice set, things are going to happen, right? To be honest, I think I'm going to start tossing my dice like this, bro. It works, man. So anyway, so we're on the 4. I'm just going to pick it up and launch it. Let's see if I can get it back-to-back 4. Yo, 11. So we got back to where we were with the 3-4, right? See if we can 7 out this bitch. Or throw another 4. 4, 10s, 7s, 11s with this dice set. 7. There it is. 4, 10s, 7, 11s. And again, I hope this video, you've lasted this long and seen it, right? You've seen the rolls. You've seen how this... Let's just keep going with it. I don't know how much more you need to see. 6, 5. Again, I know what I'm talking about. So again, they love to load it like this. Anytime you see them load it like this, they love it. A 4, 10, 7, 11 most times is coming. I don't think I've rolled a single 6 or 8 with this. Let me see if I can do it. I hope I can do it. There's the 6, as I spoke it into existence. All right, let's go. I have not hit many points throwing it like this, guys. So again, it matters how you pick this up. So I got the 6, and these will be 8s, right? So let's go. Launching it. Perfect. That's exactly how they launch it. Hard 10. They love to throw back-to-back 10s. Let me see if I can throw a back-to-back 10 here. 7. Guys, when you constantly change up the thing, the odds are not in your favor to roll long rolls. It just doesn't happen like that. All right, let's go. 5, 6 again. 5, 6 with the 7s on the side. Let me see if I can get a come out 7, 11. 4, 7, 11, 10. Let's go. Hard 8. All right, we got the 6 and the 8 back to back with it. Hard 8. All right, let's see if we can get out of this hand. And this, all the things are on this one. It's a 7 on the outside, 12 on the face, aces in the back. Hard 4. Oh, I hit my hand. My bad. Hard 4 with the aces. All right, let's go. Tossing them. No rotation. They kissed. 6. Again, things ain't going to play out perfectly every time, but more often than not, they play out. It all matters about dice set, guys, and like where it hits, where it lands. I'm going to try and throw it a little harder, a little higher up. There we go. Perfect. Yo, 11. Now let me try to get the dice set right that we want. So we got the 3 with the 4. So like as you guys are placing bets, he's going like this, and he's raking it up, right? With the 3, 4, with the yo. And let's see if we can get a 7 out. Aces. All right. That's the other side of the yo, right? That's the other side of the yo. As you can see, look, aces, and then the yo, right? And then when it's like this, you can just go around. Aces, or ace deuce, yo, and yo. So when they pick it up like this, let's see what you can throw sevens like this too. We got the 9 this time. All right, I'm just going to... I have yet to throw a back-to-back 9. I want to throw a back-to-back 9 so bad. It might be... 10. I want to throw back-to-back 10s like they do too. I have yet to do it. Come on, 10. Yo, 11. All right. So he's going to go like... We're going to go like this. And then as you guys are placing bets, I'm just going to mess around with the numbers to get them to the 4-3. And then bang, I got it on the 4-3. Let me see if I can 7 out. And there it is. And there it is. And there it is. There it is. This is how the guys. Winner. I'm up $100 on my table. I'm up 100. If I was playing on this, they would hit every 10, every 4 as points. I have yet to emulate that. I'm going to keep playing because nobody... You guys think it's just by happenstance. You guys think it's by happenstance. I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue. All right, the 4-3, 6-11. Again, they load it up most of the times like this in the launcher, guys. So this is why you're getting come out 3s, 7s, 11s, and possibly 8, right? And a 6. Look, see, this is how they... Again, it's all by the dice, guys. Look at this. So you got the 11. So you could do it one or two ways. You could just move this like this, right? So you got the 5-6 with the 3-4 on the sides and the 3 on the bottom, right? But the sides, it could be a 6-2, or if you move this around, it'll be a 5-1, right? So look, it matters. So I got the 5-1 on the outside. Let's see if I can get a 6. I'm going to 6, 4, 7, 10, 11. Let's see if I can get any of those. Granted, that's a shit ton of numbers, but it's just wild how it works. 8. All right, so we're through the inside. We're not getting 5 and 9s with this a lot, right? We're not getting a lot of 5 and 9s. So hard 8's the new point. Let's throw the hard 8. 5, 1, 6. 4, 2, 6. It all depends. Look, see if you'd like sitting here. It all depends, guys. Look, you could pick the 4-2 up with the 7s, right? With the 8 on the bottom. The 3. It all matters, guys. It really does. Especially this, because it falls generally in the same spot. I'm not throwing in the same spot, but it falls generally in the same spot. And when it gets into a rhythm, it can get, look, 6-3-9, you get the 5-2, 5-2, right? It all depends how you pick these dice up and how they're set. 5-4, is it the back-to-back 9s, finally? Did I throw a back-to-back 9s, finally? Let's see if I can go 3. Bang, got it, let's go. So we're emulating their rolls, right? But again, look, I'm picking it up 6-3, 6-3. It matters. So like you do it like this, you rotate it to an 8 and 6-3. There's no other possible 9 combinations. But if you throw it like this, you got the 6-3, the hard 10s in here. They like to throw a lot of hard 10s and hard 4s after 9s. So like here, you got the 9, launch it, and we got the 7. You know, that's gonna, the 7s are thrown in every dice set. But it just happens more. I don't know if I won or lost that. I have no idea. It's not even about that. It's just about the dice sets. And it matters. This is why you got to pay. That's why they don't show it to you. Because you'll map it out. So 6-5 dice set with the 7s. 8. Wow, finally an 8. Or it's the second 8 the whole time. So we'll do 6-2-8. Let's see if I can hit the point. 2-3-5. A lot of points not getting hit this way. Oop, terrible. 5-4-9. Let me see if I can roll another 9. So look, if I pick it up like this with the 5, 5 on the bottom, the 9, 9, and the 1, 2, and then the yo 11 on the inside. So we have the horns on the inside and the outside. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get a horn number. Let's see. Tossing them. That's a perfect throw. 5, 3, 8. Hit the point. Again, it's not going to happen all the time. I can't sit here. I could probably sit here and keep launching the same dice sets over and over and over again, but we're not going to do that. All right, 6, 5. I haven't thrown a come out 7 in a minute. We might have used them all up. Let's go. And there it is. There it is. Let me see if I can throw a couple of them. There's the come out 7. Again, it's not going to happen all the time, but it can happen more often than not. And again, we're doing the 5, 6 dice set with the 3, 4 on the sides. Let's go. Toss it up again. Nina. All right. That was not a good throw anyway. Let's see if I can get a back-to-back 9. 7 out. All right. I'll throw for... It's been an hour video. Holy smokes. All right, wrapping it up. This is the last toss. Last come out. Last roll. All right, tossing them. Come out 7. 5, 6 dice set. All right. For those who new, 5, 6, 3, 4, 3, 4 with the 1, 2 on the bottom. That's why they throw a lot of ace deuces. Then you got the 6 on the outside, 8 on the inside. All right, so let's go. Tossing it. Terrible throw. Got the yo. Still got the yo. Right? So same thing. 5, 6 dice set with the 4, 3. Tossing them. That was a good toss. There's the 8. Right? Let me see if I can hit the 8. So they usually just pick it up and go. Let's go. See if I can get the 8. Got the 5, 4, 9. They kissed. I threw 3 9s, I think, in a row, which I didn't think I would, but got it. 5, 4, 9, 2 in a row. Hold on, guys. I think someone's at my house. Nope. Thought somebody was at my house. At least I can get 3 9s in a row. 2 times in the stream. But again, look how I pick it up. I got the 5, the 9, the 9, the 5, but it matters. I did it. That's how I tossed it before. It all matters on how these dice are situated. It gives you a better chance. 4, 2, 6. It all matters, guys. Perfect toss. 5. That happens like that sometimes too. Mom, toss. Perfect toss. Oh, that's a shitty toss. Yo, 11. All right, I'm going to try and 7 this out. I'm going to try and sneakily pick this up. I'm not doing a good job of it. All right, I'm trying to 7 this out with the yo. 5, 4, 9. Couldn't do it. It's not going to happen every time. Let me try to get a... can't do it with the 5, 4, 9. Back-to-back 5, 4, 9s. All right. Okay. Can I get a 5? 7. All right. Can't even hit an 8. Can't even hit a goddamn 8. So, there you go. Hour long tossing it like the arm. Right? Prove that the 6-5 can produce a shit ton of 7s. Yos. I haven't really produced a lot of 7s in the other ones. The yos didn't really produce a lot of 3s. I think we had 1. But again, they're throwing 5 times as many tosses as I have right now. Like in the time we did it, they're like probably 10 times. Not 10. We did a lot of tosses. Excuse me. But you guys know what I mean. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just thought I'd come out here. I didn't really hit a lot of points throwing this way. They hit a decent amount of points, especially our 4 and 10s. We didn't hit, I think we hit 110 as a point. They hit them on the regular. Back-to-back, mind you. I had 1 back-to-back 4, Maybe he has a point. Maybe hit one. I gotta forget. I thrown to like throwing. I'm just fixated off this 6-5 dice set right now. I'm like fixated on it. So I always say, stop loading the fucking launcher up with this shit because you produce a shit ton of 7s and 4s. Look, 4, hard 4. On the come out, I'm gonna bet literally any 7, 4, 10. Yo, that's it. That's basically what I'm doing. And then when I see them pick, I'm gonna pay attention. When I see them pick up the dice with the 4 on top like that, with the 4 on the side, or the 10, like with the 10, I'm gonna bet heavy on the 10-4. Like, it's just the way I'm gonna do it from now on. It just, this has done it for me. And the same thing when they pick up the 4-9 with the 7 on each side, right? We're gonna pay attention to what happens here. I don't think I've ever picked it up like that. Got an 8. Again, patterns will erupt eventually, but like, 4-9 on the side. Let's see if we can get back on the 9. 7 out. No good. I don't know. You tell me. Am I crazy? Do I have something here? I'm going to try this 3-4 with the yo on top one more time. Come on. There's the 9. All right. Again, it's not going to happen all the time. Not going to happen all the time. But more often than not, I think we're going to be... Again, my rolls are not consistent like how their launchers are, right? Their launchers are... That thing is the same motion all the time. My arm is not. Right? So I'm launching at different angles. But interesting. They didn't have a lot of come out 7s most of the time, which they seem to throw a crap ton of come out 7s. On the regular, there's back-to-back hard 6s. Sick. But I had some backspin on that throw. Guys, I think I'm throwing like this at the casino. This is crazy. I don't know. Has anybody ever thrown a dice like this, man? Taking the dice, putting it in your palm, just like floating it up. Yo, I think I'm onto something here. I think I'm onto something, man. 6-2. If I can perfect this and just try to survive the come out and just keep on throwing 7 outs, I'd be a rich person. I'm perfecting this hard 6 right now. I'm perfecting this hard 6 right now, guys. Unbelievable. Look at this hard 6. There's the yo. I spend too much time with dice. I'm starting to go crazy. There's the 10. Those hard 6s were an anomaly. It's crazy. There's the ace deuce from the 6-5 dice set. Like, guys, it has some credibility to it. It just does, man. Believe it or not, again, my arm motion is not the same every time. Just think if it was the same every time throwing the dice. Every time. My arm's not. And I'm able to kind of replicate this 6-5 a lot. Like, that's crazy. I'm about to build a launcher for myself. That was a perfect toss. 3-2-5 again. But again, I don't know what the trajectory of theirs is. How high it's off the table. Right? So I'm trying to toss it as high as I can, get the bounce. Another 5 on the come out. Weird. So it's not a bulletproof thing, but still, like I could kind of emulate. There's that hard 10 I'm talking about. You're gonna get the occasional weird thing with the dice, but I'm able to replicate what I'm talking about pretty damn good. And maybe it matters which side the 6 is on, for certain rolls. I had some backspin to that. Another 4. 4s and 10s, man. Because they want the dice on the 4 and 10, right? Because the pass line should lose on that, right? So they want the dice on the 4 and 10. There's an ace deuce. I'm kind of replicating right now what we see on the daily here. I think I'm going to start making money off this fucking site. When I see this 6-5, man, there's a 7. Again, like, I'm not throwing it exactly the same way every time. So that has a problem too. There's a hard 8. That's an anomaly. Again, I had some backspin on that one. You guys can't see it, but I'm trying to throw them up. There's a perfect throw. 5, 4, 9, right? It's not that rolled forever. It didn't just stop and die. One more minute, guys. One more minute. I just want to roll a couple more times. 4-1-5. Throwing a lot of 5s on the 5-6 dice set. But again, you're gonna have those kind of anomalies. Interesting to say the least. Very interesting to say the least. 9. Not a lot of 6 and 8s. Interesting. Not a lot of 6 and 8s with this. 4, 5, 9. Just trying to get another 7. Again, they're going to come in spurs. I'm not throwing a lot of 7s with this, so. But again, there's the yo. Again, like, I'm not throwing it perfectly every time. We need the, I need the launcher. 60. I'm throwing a lot of 9s. So maybe that's why they throw a lot of 9s as well. Like, I don't know. I sound crazy probably. But there's a pattern here with the 6-5. 6-5 yo. It does. I don't care what anybody says. It matters what dice set they put in. More often than not, that's a perfect toss. Hard 10. Like I said, 4 10s, yos, and 7s. And 3s. Very common with this dice set. Okay. Terrible toss. Another 9. Man, I'm getting crazy with the 9s. 9's going off. That's why they throw a lot of 9s as points, I guess. Here we go. 7 out. There's the 7. All right. Let's try it one more time. One more come out roll. 6, 4, 10. Big Ben. There you go. Let's do one more. So see if I can 7 out this bitch. 5. 8. This is my new dice set, guys. There's the 7. Here we go. All right. Let me know what you fucking think. I have no clue. All I know is that 6-5, I know what the fuck I'm talking about with that. So, let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me I'm fucking crazy. But, as you can see, I would have won almost every don't pass the way they play. They rarely hit points. I rarely hit points playing the way, like, if you're just going to just take this and throw it in, like, it just doesn't work like that. In my eyes, especially hitting 4s and 10s as points, and just, it makes no sense. But again, it does matter, like, how you set these dice, guys. It does matter. So, like, here, you pick up the 6-5. You got the 1-2, 1-2, 6-5, 6-5, 3-3 on the inside, and then a hard 8 on this side. It just matters how you pick them up and place them. It truly does. There's a 5. Like it all matters. Again, my tosses are not exactly perfect like the arm throws them, but I think I did a decent job replicating this shit. Here's a 6-5 again, 4-3. There's a 7. Like, this is how it happens, guys. This is how it fucking happens. Like, it's not rocket science, man. This is why you get a shit ton of come out 7s. And ace deuce. I'm replicating the come out roll as we speak. It's the other side. Look, that's exactly how it landed. It just, look, 4-3, 4-3, 4-3, 1-2. Here you go. 2, 3, 5. You're gonna get a number every now. It can't roll the same thing over and over and over and over and over. But the arm has the same speed, the same trajectory most times. Like if they put those dice to the back every time and don't leave them all messed up and crooked and wacky, it's gonna produce results that are damn close because the arm throws it the same speed, the same height every time. So that's why, like, it gets into like a rhythm. So again, we got the 2-3. Let me see if I can throw a 2-3 back, and we'll end this video. 1-4. All right, I'm ending it. Let me see if I can 7 them out with a 5-6. It's just fun to play on my table and try to. Let me see if I can. We're on the 5 as a point. Let me see if I can get a 7 to end their deal. Hard 8. The dice kissed, so we don't consider that. That's a perfect roll. 7 out. 7 out. There you go. I can 7 you out anytime I want, most of the times with a 6-5. If you're on a 5, 6, 8, or 9, I'll just load that bitch up with a 6-5 and I could probably destroy you. Right? If you're on a 4 and 10, we're risking the dice. Like I said, the 6-5 rolls a lot of 3s, 11s, 7s, 4s, and 10s. Why? I don't fucking know. It just works like that. And I proved it in this video. Yeah, we're going to get a couple of these inside hits every now and then. But again, you got to remember, I'm just throwing it like this, man. Right? And a hard 8. That's fucking funny. Hard 8. Right? I'm just throwing it. I'll emulate what I'm doing right here. Right in front of the camera. I'm just taking it and I'm throwing it like that. 6, 7. I just fucking did it. 7. Let's see if I can continue doing it. That'd be fucking hilarious. The 7, 11s, 3s, and 10s. 3. Hilarious. Hilarious. 5. You're going to get the occasional numbers. It happens, right? Let me see if I can destroy you on this. All right, this is when you take it to the casino. You're a don't pass player. This is the 6-5 guy. 6-5. You're gonna throw numbers. The numbers have to come, right? The numbers eventually have to come, but you have a good chance of 7ing yourself out with the 6-5. There's the 10 I'm talking about that you roll with it. You see if I can. I think we're on the 8 right now. 6. You're on the hard 8. Let's try to get you off the 8. Let's see if I can get you off. 7. Thank you. Have a nice day. Not today, bitches.